It was 9:09 p.m. in the city of Sydney, Australia. Many people were about to get off to sleep. Others were still working or dozing out. But of course, it was on that unforgettable day that an entire country would be shocked by one lost episode. Cartoon Network Australia thought it would be a good idea to air a lost version of the regular show episode Exit 9B that had obviously been created by angry Malichkins who were pissed at CN's stance on the Thomas Astruc scandal. But of course, their naiveness led to one fatal mistake. At 9 p.m., the nation's kid population tuned into CN to watch regular show. Little do they know that this would be the wrong episode. The episode in question started off as normal, until the epic final battle seemed to begin. As if Mordecai and Rigby seemed doomed. Kudos to GBF and his son, and a brainwashed Benson, this was sadly confirmed. Due to Skip's power to summon their allies being disabled, the park guys stood doomed. The villains emerge as they began to re-brainwash their friends. Eventually, GBF commanded the villains to destroy the show heroes' allies, and they did. After all was said and done and Mordecai and Rigby had everything they held dear destroyed, the twosome were blasted by an energy beam that caused them both to explode into goo, the very same fate of GBF in the episode in which he was defeated, and taking the brainwashed park dudes with it. The villains cheered, GBF Sr. thanking his son for avenging him. The next day, the villains were holding an outdoor party celebrating their victory against Mordecai and Rigby. GBF and his son gave themselves a toast as they began talking about how Mordecai and Rigby totally deserved it, before laughing. The episode ended with the camera zooming away to reveal the full extent of the villains' victory party. The credits played. But something was off, the music was slow and played in reverse. The CN Studios intro was different. It showed the final scene of the episode with GBF and his son making a toast to Mordecai and Rigby's destruction. And most shocking, instead of the Cartoon Network Productions logo with the zooming circles, there was an RTVM end cap, therefore revealing the origins of the lost episode. The episode left almost 1 million children running off crying from their living rooms and parents making complaints, all the way from Broome to Launceston. Some braver and older kids rang up to complain to CN Australia. Overall, CN Australia received a whopping EST 1 million complaints from distressed parents and their kids. Finally, CN Australia admitted that this episode may not have been a joke. But it was indeed an unofficial edit of the episode that had been animated by Malichkin animators showing their anger toward CN's decision to support Astruc in the Malichan scandal. The episode was never aired on Australian television again. Much to the dissatisfaction of the Malichkin community in the country, and the relief of those scarred by the sight of Mordecai and Rigby's defeat.